Who doesn't love a good sale? But you have to be careful because many times those sales aren't saving you. I remember how I used to feel when I saw a sale. I was so excited and I felt like I was being responsible. There are more things that I like for less. And buying things for less than what the normal price would be is a responsible thing to do. Well, that's how I was thinking about it. But there is a hidden danger here, and it didn't take me too long to recognize exactly what it was. My credit card bill certainly was the wake-up call. And I know many of you feel the same way. You see a sale, you feel like you're being responsible. Buy it on sale because you'll spend less. But truly, a lot of sales are geared towards convincing you to spend more money. That's exactly how overspending really happens. It's not necessarily because you're careless, but because the sale starts doing the thinking for you. When you walk into a store and there's a sale going on, the discounts are loud. The sales associate is coming over and saying, hi, we have a sale going on. You're going to get 10%, 20%, 30% off. Everywhere you look in the store, you see big signs telling you how much you're going to save if you buy during the sale. When that's going on, the price is really not focused on. You're focusing on how much you're going to save. And that's where sometimes you stop paying attention to the exact amount of money that is leaving your account when you start spending. For some people, it's like a high. Finding all the good deals, all the good bargains, it becomes emotionally driven, and that can be a recipe for disaster. I personally had to draw a hard line when it comes to sales. So for example, you budgeted to spend $100 on an item that you wanted. You go into the store, there's a huge sale going on. Before you know it, the sale has shown you so much more things that you like for less. So now you've spent $400 instead of $100. That sale has caused you or pushed you to spend $300 more than what you planned on spending. So no matter how much savings you have been told that you have received by buying the items, your reality is you have overspent by $300. If you weren't planning to spend it before the sale, then that sale has just taken you on a detour of expense. Let's look at how this can be even a bigger trap. You see this when you're making big decisions. For example, if you're buying a car or a house. Say you walk into a dealership, you have $15,000 that you've saved up to buy a used car cash. You're ready to buy a car outright, no payment, no stress. And here comes the salesperson, seeing you with your cash, and starts to show you other cars that are nicer, that are more expensive. You're sitting in these new cars. He starts to tell you that, you deserve something nice. He may even give you what sounds like a deal. Maybe it's pay down $5,000, keep $10,000 so you don't have to spend all your cash, and he can work out how you can get a brand new car. Now, this is where you have to be careful, because in that conversation, if you're being told you deserve it, you start to buy into that, you start to feel emotional, you start to think, well, yes, I do deserve this. This is where the danger is. And suddenly, you may feel smart. You may feel like you're only going to pay down $5,000, you get to keep $10,000 cash, and you're going to leave with a very nice car. You may even feel smart about this. But the reality is, you walked in debt-free, and now you're going to walk out with a car payment that you never planned to have. See, right here, if you're serious about your money, you really didn't upgrade. You abandoned your plan because you heard a deal, you felt emotional, and that deal was speaking louder in your head than your own financial clarity. Here is the clarity shift that I made that you would also need to make. Before you even look at a discount, before you even get excited about a sale, just ask yourself one question. Was I planning on buying this before I saw this sale? If the answer is yes, then the sale supports your plan. If the answer is no, the sale is creating a new plan for you and possibly a very expensive plan for you. When you lead with calm and confidence and clear thoughts, the sale becomes information. It cannot influence you to do more than what you know you can do. A sale should only help you execute your plan, not replace it. When I look at these things and I see how much emotions play into overspending, this is when I realize that self-confidence, peace of mind, calm is so important when it comes to managing your money. Low self-esteem can ruin your finances if you are not comfortable with who you are and what you have. Then you may always find yourself in a situation where you're trying to spend money to give you that confidence, to make you feel better about yourself. What I learned and eventually understood is that sales don't necessarily save you money. You having financial clarity is what will help you to save money. And when you start buying from a place of being confident in who you are and knowing what you want for your financial life, your spending will stabilize and you will stop creating financial regret. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Take good care and see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.